What's up? What's up? Listen here. I've got on my smart glasses, and that is because Facebook, they're getting smart, yo. They're smarty pants. Because what they are cracking down on today is something that I've been doing, and it's been working like gangbusters, okay? So here's the deal. Here's the big bomb that Facebook dropped today that's going to dramatically impact a lot of people and whether or not their stuff's going to be seen in the newsfeed. And that is what they call engagement baiting. They said people have told us that they dislike spammy posts on Facebook that goad them into interacting with likes, shares, comments, and other actions. This is known as engagement bait, and it seeks to take advantage of our newsfeed algorithm by boosting engagement in order to get greater reach. So here's what basically engagement baiting is. I'm going to give you an example, and I'm going to throw myself under the bus, okay? So I launched a completely new ebook, and what it is the ultimate guide to really attract your ideal prospect on social media. And so I went live with this new, it's a free download. I don't charge anything for it. And I put up the picture of the ebook cover on my profile. But I was like, hey, if you want the ebook, just drop, I think I put drop ebook below and I'll send it over to you. But basically that one post ended up getting almost 400 comments. That is considered what Facebook considers engagement baiting. So it basically is hacking the algorithm. That's what it does. It's a way to get more people commenting on your stuff, because obviously the more comments that you get, Facebook says, hey, people are liking, they're commenting on it, and they're interacting with it. Therefore, this must be something that more people wants to see, and therefore it pushes it out into the newsfeed of more people. So here are some different types of bait that they're talking about. So there's vote baiting. So that is when you put up 3 or 4 pictures and you're vote for your favorite blah blah blah. That engagement bait. They call that vote baiting. Next is react baiting. But it's where you put up a picture and you're like this if blah blah blah, like this if you agree. That would be considered react baiting. And react meaning you're going for reactions, liking, loving, wowing it, crying. Then there's share baiting, and share baiting is basically where you're hey, share this to win blah blah blah. That's considered share baiting. Here's what's gonna happen, yo. And there's 2 more types of baiting. There's tag baiting, and that's hey, tag friends who like blah blah blah. That's tag. Then there's comment baiting, which is what I'm known for. I love me some comment baiting, and that's when you're hey, drop I'm in below if you want to know how to, blah blah blah. Dude, I've used that tactic, and again, it works. But there's a problem, and that is they said they are going to begin demoting individual posts from people and also pages. So this is going to impact personal profiles, and it's going to impact your business pages if you have one. It basically just says posts that use this tactic are going to be shown less in the newsfeed. They have teams at Facebook who have reviewed and categorized hundreds of thousands of posts to inform a machine learning model that can now detect different types of engagement bait. Watch out. Facebook is constantly changing something, but this is a big one. This is a big bomb that they dropped. They said, additionally, over the coming weeks, they are going to begin implementing stricter demotions for pages that repeatedly violate what I'm talking about, okay? Now, here's the deal. They did say this. Posts that ask people for help, advice, or recommendations, such as circulating a missing child report, raising money for a cause, or asking for travel trips, will not adversely be impacted by this update. Now, here's what I have to say about this. That's a little bit of a gray area. They said posts that ask people for advice, but then that would be considered also vote baiting too. You know what I mean? So it's which is it? Which is it, Facebook? Here's the deal. What is the pro to this? Because obviously I'm going to have to come up with a new strategy. Now, I don't use engagement baiting all the time. So what does this mean? Number one, it just means that I do think it's going to force, especially business owners, if you are building a business online, it's going to force you to get more creative. Even for me, like Facebook even considers that spammy content, but you know, all these posts that you're putting up, that people are putting up, just pitchy posts, trying to get a quick sale out of your business, you have to get more creative. And I think even like now it's more important than ever for you to actually start learning like actual marketing. You know what I mean? Like actual marketing that's either educational, entertaining, inspiring, something like that. So I think incorporating more stories and more journey and just putting out content that's really going to make people want to share it is definitely the key here. So obviously they are so like focused on their user experience and keeping people on the platform. They're going to be die hard to protect the user experience, and I definitely think that's why they're doing it. But also at the same time, if you are building any type of business, like dude, now more than ever, you need to start thinking like a business owner. You need to start getting creative, and you need to stop following the leader and just copying and pasting the same old crap, because it just doesn't work and it's not effective. So with that being said, I did want to do a quick announcement because I'm super pumped. I am actually launching a free Facebook community, but this group is really going to be focused on teaching you attraction marketing skills. It's going to be, you know, teaching you that foundation that is dire to grow a business. In my community, I am going to be leading you through teaching you how to build an email list. That way, hey, like if you do a Facebook Live, you can send out an email list, and if like Facebook were to shut you down or anybody else were to shut you down, like you still have your email list, you still have your tribe that you're building that know, like, and trust factor with. But if you do want to join the community, all you have to do is go to backtothebasicscommunity.com. Everything I have is under my Back to the Basics umbrella. So all of my courses are like Back to the Basics Academy, and then my free community is backtothebasicscommunity.com. Would love to have you. We're really going to be kicking things off January 1st. I have lots in store. Cannot wait to serve you. Hope you got some value from this video, and until next time, bye.